Hello, back again, Grandpa back again here to continue with my tower camp rebuild. This is where we're at so far. I've taken down the scaffolding that I put up last time. The only thing that remains here on this one, this part of the build, is to put in a door and put back some of the rails and posts that were removed and get those back in place. It'll take just a moment to do that. Then we will go over here and put this back in place, the lookout picnic area here. It'll be really quick to do that. We may go ahead and put the bathroom stalls in and the little shed we had for our generator back in also, depending on how much time we got. We may run out of time quickly. Don't really know. Right now, we're going to go ahead and put everything back in that we had taken out. See if I can get the build order right to get these things back in correctly. Go and put in this defensive railing here, and then we'll go back to the stairs and put back in the post here, if it will allow that to happen with the rail there. Okay, so it's not allowing that to happen. So let me go ahead and put the post in and then go back and put the rail in if it will allow that to happen. Might have to do that from the outside here. Wrong rail. Okay, that might have something to do with it also. Wrong rail. Okay, well, let's try this over again. Let's go back the other way. We'll put the rail in and then go back to the post and see if we get the post. There you go. The whole problem is that we had the wrong rail in the beginning. Okay, so now I am going to go back and remove this. I don't know. May not let me put a post there because of that type of rail. Well, we could change the railing out if we needed to, though. So we're going to put that post there and a post there, and that will be it for now. Let's see about putting the rail back in. I hit the wrong button again, cut off the build menu. Let's go back to the rail and see about putting, we'll put the defensive rails back up here. Okay, that fit in there good. Let's see if we can put one in there. Okay, so it's not allowing one to go in there. Let's try this other rail to see if it will allow that to go in. And it's allowing it to go in on the far side. It's not letting me pull that in. I'll get rid of that post and I'll put the regular rail back in that we had. There you go. So that's in. Let's see here. There was there's one up there that we need to place back in. The post up there we need to place back in. I'll take this rail off and this rail off, and we'll go to the post, and okay, we'll go back to the post, put the post back in, then we'll go back to the rail and attempt to put the rail back in. There's one, and there's a smaller one. Okay, and those are back in. Now let's go up top and be sure where we're at here. And oh my, it might take a little longer because I forgot that we didn't put the outside walkway around the building here. We need to go ahead and do that. For that, I will use the half floor pieces. Go to the half floor. Okay, half floor pieces. And what I will do is I'm going to offset that a little bit. Yeah, if it will allow me to do that, well, offset it here. Then we'll put one on this side, offset it here. And then we'll put a third one on this end. Okay, then we'll go back to the rails. Ooh-da-doo-da-doo. Yeah, singing a song. Ooh-da-doo-da-doo, ooh-da-doo-da-doo. Okay. Rails, where are they? The defensive tab. Where is the defenses? There it is. We put the long rails here, and put another long rail here, and then we'll put one up in the middle here, and that puts our rails there. We're gonna change some things around just a little bit, so that we can put the long rails all the way around, because it will not allow the small rails to be added, the little parts to be added, because it would say that there is no, it is not supported, there's no support for it. But we can work around that with just by staggering things out a little bit. We'll put a small floor here so we'll have something to walk on. We'll put a half floor here and a half floor here, and we'll go down and put another half floor on the very end if it allows us to. Okay, there you go. Finally fit that in. Then we'll go back to the defense tab and get the long rail, defense rails, put those in along this area. Okay, now we're gonna go here, turn this one around and fit it in like that. We'll go back and get a quarter floor, fill that gap in with the quarter floor so we have something to walk on. Okay, and we'll just keep going around like this, putting the half rail, the half floors in, and then the defensive rails in all the way along the edges, so that we have a walkway around the tower. I know I'm not as well spoken as or as prolific as some of the other people who do videos. I'm just starting and just learning how things are working, so do bear with me for the moment here. Going back and putting another quarter floor in that gap. Okay. Okay, going back to the floors, going back to the half floors, placing the half floor here and the half floor here. And now I'm going to go down to the edge here, take this half floor I have here and spin it round to fit it in here, and we'll go back to the defensive rails and put those defensive rails back up here along this side. Okay. Okay, there's one there, and one there. So that put our rails all the way around. We'll go back again and get the 1/4. Knowing me, I would pass it and put the 1/4 in there in front where the doorway will be. Now we have a walkway all the way around the top of the tower. Pretty good scenery, scenic look out here. See far away. If we look back over here on we can see the White Springs back there, and if we watch, a lot of times we can see the mushroom clouds from the nukes being set off back in that area. Sometimes go back here, place a doorway, a door in the doorway here. I'm just going to use, oh, there are your doors. I am just going to use the regular old door for now. I may swap it out later on. We'll be sure that it opens up the correct way, and yes, it does. I want it to open to the outside, not the inside, because I don't want it to block anything inside of here. That finishes the tower and workshop part of the build. Oh, look at there. I thought I was finished, but no, I have another piece of post I have to put on here to make that look correct. So let me go ahead and put that there. I also would like to remove, I'm going to remove this door and move these walls back out of the way for a minute, because I do see where I will need to put some posts. I would like to put a post here and one. I might have to move this wall also, and a post here if it will allow me to put a post there. Okay, a post. Well, not there. There on the corners. So when you're standing and looking at it, it looks like it goes all the way down. Just a little thing I have to be sure that it does look like it's being supported. May not be able to see it once we get the wallpapers and stuff on during the decoration part, but we know it's there, so we know it's supported. So be sure that door opens correctly. I want it to open to the outside. That's great. That is opening correctly for me. And closing it back. I'm going to go out this door. And I'm not sure how much time I have left, but we'll go ahead and do a little bit on this down here. I'll make sure I turn all these foundations around the same way, and be sure we have the correct foundation, because this is a different foundation. Let's see, 1, 2, yeah, I need to get another foundation in down here. I took that one out because it was the wrong one, and I thought I didn't need it there for a moment, so I got it out. So now I'm putting it back. I'm gonna go down to this side and just put a temporary foundation in here, and we're gonna put a temporary staircase up here. Turn it around, and we're going to do this. So we're going to put posts in to make this look like it's also look like it is supported when we finish for